Right, this one is for Chris. You may remember in my last video I said that your spindle nose was fucked. This is an old and very fucked chuck, but it's been off, on and off, about 4 or 5 times in the last couple of days. I've tried to find the right point for it to live, and I have actually, okay, there we go. And if you can see there's a couple of punch marks. Those punch marks indicate that that is the most concentric position on the faceplate that I can get it. But you should always mark your chuck to the most concentric position. But this is what I'm talking about when I say that I think your faceplate is fucked. I'm going to take the bolts out. Oh, come on, that's a bit reticent. That's one. This chuck is from the 1960s, so 40, it's probably 60 odd years old. It's quite tired. The jaws need regrinding because they're quite bell-mouthed. I'm going to try and find some new jaws for it if I can. I don't know whether that's going to be possible. You might guess that I've been threading. That's why the lathe's in back gear. I can't be asked to unback gear it because I've got more threading to do. Right, that is the bolts removed. You'll notice it's not falling off. It's not falling off quite a lot. What I need is a piece of something to put on the... So, a piece of wood on the ways. Take my knocking stick. Now that's it cracked. Remember, it's still not touching. It's still not off. This is being very easy to get off at the moment. It took me about 15 minutes the first time. So this is how a lathe chuck should be fitted. It just sits on that register there, and that's it. All that the bolts should be doing is pulling it onto the register. There should be no shear action on those bolts, and it should be tight. I mean, that is an absolutely bang-on fit from that register to this register. There's no glue, nothing else. That's how your chuck should fit. And that's why I'm saying that your spindle nose is buggered. Now, you've probably got enough meat to be able to machine back to get a proper step on there. But the real solution is a new spindle. There you go. Now, that's kind of the problem of buying machines where the spindle nose is the mount, because this one it's actually a screw fit, and there you go. You can just unscrew it completely. There's a danger with screw fit spindle noses. Again, the screw is only there to hold it on. This register here is what centers things. There is a danger with screw fit stuff on machines, which is that if the lathe stops suddenly, or if the machine stops suddenly, it unscrews itself. The Schaublin actually has a little clamp that goes around here, which clamps just a little tighter on the register, and it stops it being possible for the chuck to come off. which is quite a clever design. You wouldn't think that that it would work, but it does. It works very, very well. So again, here we go. We're going to just put a bolt in there to make sure that we're in the right position. Well, that bolt's not holding anything. All it's doing is making sure that we're in the right position. I'm sat on the register and it's not going anywhere. I didn't need to take this off today. I'm only doing it for you. Aren't I nice? Yep. Yep. But I was taking it off yesterday, and I thought I should probably show Chris this. Anyway, catch you later. So there you go. You can just about push it on, and then those bolts are just to pull the chuck onto the register. Oh, whoops! I'm saying that's just come unscrewed. Yeah, just there to pull the chuck onto the register and make sure that it's properly centered. That's all it's for. And obviously this is a very small machine, but you should find the same on any other chuck. If I were you, I'd see whether you could get a spindle nose, which is camlock. For your machine, that would be a really good option. It's a big machine, or bigger machine. Camlock's really good. It would be way too much for this, but a camlock faceplate on your machine would be great. You could possibly get your spindle modified to do it. I don't know. Anyway, that's that. Catch you later.